everyone, my name is JMLisondra, and today I will be demonstrating on how to paint a landscape painting. So this will be a waterfall scene, guys, with lots of trees and mountains. And I will make it dark so that will be dramatic. Okay, but before that, I'm going to introduce to you first my materials. I have here the titanium white, the towel blue, the brilliant red, the medium yellow, the lamp black. So you will observe, guys, that I'm always using limited colors in my palette because I want you to learn how to mix and get the desired colors you want. Okay, and these are the possible brushes that I'm gonna use in this tutorial. I have here the 2 inches flat brush, the number 11 flat brush, nylon, long handle, number 11 flat brush, bristle, and it is also a long handle, guys. I have here the number 8 nylon flat brush, long handled. I have also here the number 6 filbert nylon brush. I have also here the number 9 flat brush, short handled. And I have here the number 1 liner brush for the details. Okay. And water, guys, to thin the paint, and water spray, guys, to mist the canvas to make it a little wet. And this is my canvas, guys. It's 10 by 12 inches. It has 3 coats of prime white acrylic, and you can also use gesso. Okay, so I'm ready now, and I'm going to start with my demonstrations. So first, I'm going to visualize, and I'm going to plan the scene that I'm gonna use, or I'm going to do a sketch first. So I'm gonna use this brush, guys, the number 8 flat brush. It has a medium size nylon hair. Okay, so what color? So I think I'm gonna use the yellow color for my sketch. You can actually use other colors, guys, but don't use dark colors. Make sure you can use light so that it will be easier for you to cover it with other colors. Okay, you can wait it to thin the paint. And I'm going to add the horizon here. This will be the horizon here, guys. Maybe here, because I'm gonna put waterfalls on the center of the painting. There. Okay, and it will be yeah, one waterfall only. And let's add some mountain here. I think this is gonna be a huge waterfall, guys. There. Let's add some mountain here, some rocky mountains on the back of the waterfalls. This is gonna be a very bright, guys, with very highlights on these rocky mountains, and this will be a very a center of attraction on this painting. Okay, there. Okay, let's some dark mountains here without lights. What else? So here, and I'm going to add some autumn tree here, guys. This will be some autumn tree here with some colorful trees. I think I'm gonna make it smaller. Yeah, and I'm going to add some pine trees here, very large pine trees. I'm gonna make the autumn tree smaller. To add the river bank here, and some huge rocks here. Okay, and also some rocks here. I'm gonna make this part a very light color, some striking lights with some really high highlights. And I think also here I'm going to add some This will be also an autumn tree here, but it will be on the dark side, and I'm going to add some pine trees here, very large pine trees. Okay, and some reflections. Of course, that's I should not forget the reflections here. Okay, that's it. So I'm done with my planning, guys, and I'm going to start with the what do you call this, the first coats or the underpainting. Okay, so let's start now. And I think I'm gonna make the sky, guys, dark grayish, so that everything will be focused on this part. Okay, so that will be my plan. And if you wanna paint with me, guys, just follow everything I'm gonna do in this tutorial. Okay, so what colors I'm gonna use? I'm gonna use, of course, the blue with some black here, and of course some white. Let's add some more white here, guys. Okay, and what else? More black and some more white. Okay, I think that's too dark. And I'm gonna add more white. So I'm gonna paint the sky first with some white, and so I'm gonna make the sky dark, guys. It's gonna be a cloudy day with some sunlit or some sunlights on the center of the painting. Okay, so just follow what I'm doing, guys. Okay, there. Yeah, that's it. I think I'm going to add a little highlights on that clouds. Just a little highlights, guys, not too much, just enough. Okay, so I'm gonna use some white here. Let's add some clouds, but only little clouds, guys. Just to add some light colors on the painting, on the clouds, on the sky part. Okay, I think that's enough. I think I'm gonna let it dry first before I'm gonna add some the dark colors, or the lights or the clouds. And next, I'm gonna use this plot brush number 11, short, long handle, and I'm gonna paint the farthest mountain. But I'm gonna use this color, but of course I'm gonna make it darker with some blue and black and white and more black, more white. Okay, so this will be some grayish blue, guys, or some bluish gray, vice versa. Okay, so let's apply the colors. Okay, there. So this mountain, guys, I'm not going to add some highlights. This will remain dark because I think I'm going to make it bigger. Yeah, there. Okay. So this will be a bigger mountain on the back of our mountains. Okay. Okay, that's it. So you have now the first mountain. So I'm going to make it dark, guys. And the next will be the second mountain here. And I'm gonna add more blue with some red color, guys. More blue. This will be something like a bluish or reddish. No, guys. I think something like a blue violet. Okay, with some black color and some white to make it lighter. With some more red So I think I'm gonna use this color. No, I'm gonna add more white. Okay, there. Okay, that's it. So this will be a little violet mountain, guys. So just use the black and blue colors with some red, but you should minimize the black, just a little amount of black. And also use the color white to make it lighter. Just add a little white, guys. And let's add some white here to make this part lighter or a little misty. Okay. There. Okay. Okay, so next I'm going to do the background of the waterfalls, and I'm gonna make it a little like brownish. Yeah, brownish color. So I'm gonna use this again, guys, this violet here with some yellow to make it a little brown or brownish. I'm going to add more blue and yellow and more red. I think that's too much. I'm going to add some blue color with a little amount of yellow and some white. Some white, more white. Okay, then let's add some background here. Let's add some blue, guys, and white. I think I'm going to add some white to make this part lighter. More white, guys, here. Yeah, make it lighter, guys, to add some misty effect on the background. Okay, I need to add some red to make it a little violet. Just a little amount of red, guys. Okay, I think that's darker. Okay, you can use the tapping technique. Just fill this part with the color. Okay, now let's add some blue and red here, and some white, some more white, and a little amount of yellow, guys, some more white and red, some more white, guys. Just make sure that this part will be a little darker than compared to the other one. Okay, there. Here also. And make sure the horizon, guys, is straight, but you can it's okay if it's not perfect. Well, nobody's perfect. Okay. So let's just fill this part with some colors. Okay, that's it. So you have now the mountains. And next, we need to add the reflections. Gonna do the reflections first before we can add the details here. Okay. So I'm thinking waterfalls. Oh, the reflection, guys, would be something like this of this color, but I'm gonna make it lighter. So I'm gonna use this red and a blue and red and some black with some little amount of green, and I'm gonna add more white. More white. Okay, there. And let's apply here. It's something like bluish, guys, the color. So let's make the horizon straight. There. Okay. And I'm gonna mix more. So blue, red, and yellow. With some more white. More white. Okay. Then let's see the distance here, guys. And again, we're going to copy the distance because our horizon is on the center, so it should be equal. The reflection should be equal on the distance of the subject, or on the top. Okay, so let's add some reflections here. Okay, there. And let's add some white. That's it. Okay, so here another reflections. It doesn't matter, guys, if the color is not the same to the top. You can actually add some highlights. It will be the same later. But you can also copy this color, guys. That's okay. That's fine. That can be that's okay. Okay, so you have another red and the blue. To copy the reflection on top, it's gonna mix with violet and some white. Let's make it smaller. Yeah, let's make it smaller, guys. Put some white. Okay. Then let's add the sky. So again, guys, the sky should be the same with the color here, or you can make it darker. So I'm gonna use this color here, some grayish blue with white, and let's just apply it here. You can make it smooth, guys. Let's add some dark colors. Let's add some blue. Okay, there. Let's add some blue here with some white and with some violet. It was some black and some white. Okay. So just follow the line, guys. Just what I did is just I just fill it up with the colors with the first coats. But later, guys, we can add some details on this. Okay, there. And I'm gonna add more light and add more coats here. And some dark colors and blue and greens. Okay. Okay, there. So I am done with my first coatings, guys. I'm gonna let it dry first for at least 5 minutes, then we're gonna go back adding more details, adding more highlights on this painting. So just let it dry first and just relax. Okay, guys, so I think the paint is already dry now, and I'm going to start adding the details. Okay, so I'm going to start here on the second mountain, and I'm gonna use the same brush. I think I'm gonna use this brush, guys, the filbert brush, and I'm gonna add some highlights here. So I'm gonna need I think I'm gonna mix it first with some water to make it a little wet. Okay, so I'm gonna mix for orange. So here I'm gonna have the red and the yellow and the red and the black. Okay, there. And some more white. Lots of white, guys. So sorry, guys. The mixtures is from the red, yellow, and black with some more white to make some highlights. I'm going to add some yellow here. Some more yellow and white. More white. Okay, so I'm going to add some highlights here. So do it carefully, guys, and just position your filbert brush like this, so that you can add smaller details. Let's add some more white. Okay, so you have now some highlights on our mountain, and here also let's add some more highlights there. To add more. So do it carefully, guys, and don't overdo it. Always remember that. Make more spaces, leave some more dark. Okay. and you can glaze the color. That's it. And I'm going to use some more white here with some yellow. Okay, and some red. Some more white. Okay. You can use a topping, guys, of pouncing. I'm gonna add more white. Some more white here. Some more white here. Just do it carefully, guys. Okay. And make sure that the highlights is on the tip of your brush to create the thin lightest or the whitest color. Okay, just do it slowly and don't hurry, guys. And you want to make a masterpiece, you should wait and hurry. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Don't hurry or just do it slowly. That's what I mean. And here also. That's it. So we have now the highlights. Okay, there. I like that. Okay, so next we're gonna add some highlights here on this mountain. But first we're gonna do the waterfalls. We're gonna put the waterfalls first before we're gonna add the highlights. And I'm gonna use another brush, this number 9 flat brush, short handle. Is actually the nylon flat brush, guys. And I'm gonna mix for a bluish gray, so I'm gonna use this blue here with some black and white. I'm gonna add some more black and white, more white here and more white. So let's put the waterfalls here. Let's put the gray first, guys, before we're going to add some more highlights. Okay, so just do the strokes from top to bottom or vice versa. Okay, and let's have some misty waves here, or I don't know what you call that, guys. Some misty just like a spray of waters on the base of the waterfalls. So let's add it here. Okay, that's it there. Yeah, so later, guys, we can add the highlights, but we can leave it there first. And I'm using another brush. I'm using this number 8 flat brush, so long handle. It's nylon also. And I'm going to start adding some rocks here and some white. I'm going to add a little blue, guys, to make it bluish, and some red to make it a little violet. Okay, and here let's add some rocks. Lots of rocks here. Okay, and here also. Okay, these are some huge rocks, guys. beside the waterfalls. Okay, and I'm going to add some greens, so I'm going to use this yellow with some blue color and some white. I'll make it lighter, so I'm gonna add white. Okay, just a little amount of greens, guys. Okay, make sure, guys, that the green is lighter than the color that the color of the background, to make it, to preserve the misty look or the misty effect. Okay, so you have now some greens. Do it. You can use topping technique or punching. Okay, that's it. So now we can add the highlights. So I am really excited, guys, on adding the highlights. And I'm going to use the same brush. And I'm gonna use the white, guys, the pure white, the purest of the purest white, of the whitest. And I'm going to add some white here, highlights. Okay, so that's the same technique, guys. Do it from top to bottom. Okay, with some highlights here on the disturbed water, and I'm going to add a little highlights on this, on the other waterfalls. Okay, and here also. You can use your fingers to smudge. Okay, that's it. So you have now the waterfalls. I'm going to add more white here. Okay, that's it. So you have now the waterfalls, and that's very nice. And I'm gonna use again the the what do you call this number 6 filbert brush for the highlights here. And I'm gonna use this I think I'm gonna mix for the orange. So here, guys, red, yellow, and white. Okay, it's like a flesh tone, guys. I think we add a little black. Okay, so here, and I'm going to add here. I'm going to add more white. Okay, just do it slowly, guys, carefully. Okay. Going to add more yellow and orange. More yellow. This will be a rocky falls, guys, waterfalls. With some huge rocks on the sides. Okay, there. Some yellowish color. Okay, just don't overdo it, guys. Leave some more dark backgrounds. Okay, there. And here also is a little amount of highlights here. Okay, that's it. So we have now the highlights. I think we're going to add some white more highlights here. There. There. About that, so we have now a semi-realistic painting. Okay. So what's next? So I think I'm going to move down. Sorry guys, my dog is very noisy. Okay, I'm going to move a little down. There. So that I can have some reflections in the water, and yeah. So I'm gonna use the same color here, guys, the brownish color, and let's add some reflections here. Just copy everything you see on top so that you can have a realistic. I'm sorry guys, my dog is very noisy. I really hate the dog. Okay. Okay, so here's add more reflections. So just do it from top to bottom, guys. Do it lightly. The color should be light. Do it lightly, guys. Okay. There. So you have now the reflections. And of course we're going to add some reflections on our waterfalls. So I'm gonna use the white here with some dark tones, with some gray. And it's I can get the same technique, add some horizontal or vertical strokes from top to bottom to create the reflections. Okay, here. Okay, so this will create a realistic effect of the reflection, guys. I'm going to add more white, pure white to add some more reflections, a lighter or the highlights of the reflection. Okay, there. There, that's it. So you have now a realistic effect of our reflection. Yeah, and I think it looks great. And I'm gonna use the I'm going to use this with some more white here. I'm gonna use this um, filbert brush, guys, to add some effect here on the water, just horizontal white. Okay, to create a little disturbance on the water or some water waves, small waves. Okay, there. To make it a little realistic. Okay, there. That's it. So now our waterfalls. Then next, I'm going to add the island here, guys. Here. Yeah. Island here. I think I'm going to add more reflection. Sorry guys, I forgot. On this mountain here. And I'm going to add some white. Yeah. Some gray color. And again, the same technique. Just create horizontal, vertical strokes. And make it wave-like this one. Okay, there. So I have no realistic reflection. And next, I'm going to add the what do you call this? The what do you call that? The island here. Okay, sorry guys, I forgot. And I'm gonna use a bigger brush. Gonna use this number 11 flat brush, nylons, long handle. So I'm gonna use this black here with some blue and some green. Sorry, I'm going to add some more red. So it's dark green, guys, and let's put it here. Yes, here. I think I'm gonna make it black with some yellow. Okay, so with some red. It doesn't matter, guys, as long as it's dark. That's fine. Doesn't matter what how many colors you're gonna put. Here. It's gonna be an awesome island. There. Then we're gonna add some pine trees. I'm gonna use this black and yellow to make it darker green and some black here. And I'm going to add some pine trees. Yes, some big pine trees. I'm going to move up to have a clearer view on our pine trees. Okay. So this is gonna be a very big pine tree. So let's gonna do this first. Doing this at some leaves on our pine trees. I think our brush, guys, is too big, so we're gonna use a smaller brush later. Okay. And let's create some more trees here and smaller pine trees. To make it this part dark. There. Next, on the other side, let's can add another island. So I'll be using the same brown or dark green color. So here. Okay. Some blue and black. And let's add some pine trees. Really huge pine trees here. And some trees here also. Okay. There. Okay, I think I'm gonna add some leaves on our pine trees before I forget to do it. So here we're gonna use the black with yellow to make it green and blue, and some red, and some more blue, and some more black and yellow here. So let's add some trees on our pine trees. Hey. Here. So some more leaves on our pine trees. There. There. Here also. There. We have now some awesome pine trees on the sides of our painting. And here also. Some blue and red, and some yellow. And here. There. That's it. So now we're going to do first the highlights before we can add some reflections. So I'm gonna mix for a lighter color, so this part guys will be really light. So I'm gonna use again this brush guys, the what do you call this, the filbert brush. I'm gonna use this blue, sorry, and yellow and white, more yellow and red, more yellow and white and red, yellow. Then let's add some highlights here. There. I'm going to add some white guys, some more white, Don't overdo it, guys. Always remember that. And put all the highlights on the left side of the trees. You can use the tapping or punching technique. Okay, there. And some yellows. You can use a punching or tapping technique. Okay, there. And I'm gonna use a darker color, guys, here to add some highlights here. So just do it this way. There. That's it. And I'm going to add some more highlights, guys, or white. More white here with some yellow and more white to make these highlights lighter, darker. Okay, and use the tapping or punching and put it on top of its dark colors, guys. There. And don't overdo it, so leave some more darks or dark backgrounds. And now let's add the colorful trees here, some autumn trees. So I'm gonna use some orange trees, so I'm gonna use this red and yellow and mix it together to create some orange colors. And let's add here some orange trees. I'm using the filbert brush, guys, and just use tapping or tapping technique. There. Okay, and some more highlights with yellow. There. One here. Just tapping or punching, guys. Then let's add some white to add the highlights, white and yellow. There. Okay, so again, guys, just tapping only, tapping and punching. And let's add some dark orange here, guys. Let's add more trees with orange leaves here. Okay, and again, use the tapping or punching. Okay, and of course, let's add some colorful trees, some green trees, guys. So I'm gonna use here the green color. and um, let's do again the punching here. Okay, and also here. Some more here. There. There. And I'm gonna use another brush. I'm gonna use this brush, guys. Number 11 bristle flat brush. And let's add more highlights. I'm gonna use this yellow here to create another variety of trees, guys. This one is a little the leaves little call that smaller. Let's start blue. Okay, so here is add some more yellow and blue. There. Just punching or tapping, guys. Okay, and also here. There. That's it. Then let's add the white to create some more highlights and yellow. There. There. That was some white and yellow. More yellow. I'm going to add more highlights here. More white. Okay. There. So we have now some trees on the sides and also here. Set some highlights. There. Next, we're going to add some more. We're going to add some colors on the riverbank and also the reflection, which is our final application. And I'm going to move down. Yeah. To create more view. Okay. Again, guys, I'm going to use this filbert brush for the riverbanks. So I'm gonna mix for brown color here. So black, red, and yellow, and with a little amount of white here. With some more yellow. More yellow. Here. So use the tip of your filbert brush, guys. Okay. And let's add some white to add highlights, and some more yellow and red, more red and more yellow and white. More yellow. Okay. And don't overdo it, guys. Leave some more dark backgrounds like what I'm doing. Okay, just very easy. We just have to see if you did to see the beauty of your painting, or if it's okay to your eye, or you need to judge, guys, if your painting is fine. It's all up to you. Okay, and on this part, guys, we need to make it dark, so we can add. Okay, I'm going to make it darker. So since I'm going to use another brush, this should be dark, guys, because okay, yeah, that's it. That's really nice. And now let's add the reflection, which is our final approach, or final thing we need to do in this painting. See, I'm gonna use this number 8 flat brush, guys, and let's add the reflections. So I'm going to copy everything I see on the top. So I see some greens, so I'm gonna use this green color here. So again, guys, just strokes from top to bottom. And some orange. And some dark green. So dark green and black and yellow. Some red. Some blue here. I thought some blue, guys. So with some white. So just the stroke, guys, should be from top to bottom. Okay, I think we're going to spray it with water to make it a little wet. Okay, so that it will be easy for the blending colors. That's it. So now some horizontal strokes. And then do this, guys, to create some wave-like effect there. Just horizontal strokes. I think I'm going to spray more water. Okay. Okay, here also. Okay, that's it. I think I'm going to add a little amount of red and yellow to create some more reflection here. So again guys, the same technique. I'm going to add some more blue and yellow. Just stroke from top to bottom. Again, I'm going to spray it with water to make it a little wet. To some black. Again guys, just horizontal strokes. Just cover everything from the top. No, I'm sorry guys, not horizontal stroke, but vertical strokes. There. Okay. And let's add some small waves to create it. Okay. There. That's nice. And I'm gonna add some more dark blue green here to create some reflections on these rocks. And here also. Just do it slowly guys. Okay, there. And I'm going to add more highlights. I'm going to add more highlights here guys on this grove of trees, on the reflection. Okay, I think that something's not right. Okay, so I'm gonna use this yellow and white with some red to create some orange. So let's add the orange reflections here with some more red and yellow. Okay, there. And here also. And here. There. And I'm going to add some red here and yellow. Some red or orange guys to create this the reflection of this tree. There. And some green color. There. Okay. And some brown, guys, on the reflection on the riverbank. There. So, and also here, guys, you should not forget here. Okay, and some light green. And also here. There. Oh, wow, I think that's very nice, guys. I like the reflection. It really looks like realistic. Okay, so I'm going to retouch, more retouch, and I'm going to make this lighter, the reflection on the mountain, guys. So here I'm gonna add some white on the brown color here, and I'm going to add some more reflections. There. Okay. There. So you have now the reflection of the mountains. I think I'm done, guys, and I think I like this painting very much. It looks really real. I think I'm going to add some white reflections here. No, some white water disturbance. Okay, and here just a straight lines, guys. Okay, this will create a realistic effect on the water. There. Okay, so I think I am done, guys, with my painting tutorial, and I think I am very pleased with the result today. I like it, I love it. So yes, I'm going to move up to see the entire view. Okay, see, I think this painting, guys, is really nice. See, love it. Okay, so I think I am done, guys, with my tutorial on how to paint this simple landscape painting with the waterfalls and some trees and mountains. Okay, I hope you learned something today, guys. If you are painting with me, so my advice, guys, is to keep on practicing, keep on painting. The more you do it, the more you know how to use colors, the more you know how to mix mix the colors and use your brush. That's one of the most important thing, guys, in learn how to paint. And good luck, guys, in your painting journey, and paint more, paint every day. So that's one of the thing that you should do to improve. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Please hit like, add some comments, and subscribe for more videos in the future. And thank you, guys. Have a nice day, and God bless you all.